Top 10 Most Chancy Spots on Earth. Unpredictability is a cornerstone of life. It keeps things exciting and sometimes dangerous. The world is full of mysterious places that allure with their beauty and stun with their treacherous landscapes. Let's take a look at the top 10 most chancy spots on Earth. 10. The Death Road, Bolivia. Take a treacherous journey along the youngest road, colloquially known as the Death Road, a notorious path nestled within the cliffs of Bolivia. If the high altitude doesn't take your breath away, the spine-chilling road certainly will. Slicing through the mountainside, the narrow passageway is often cloaked by thick fog and ceaseless rain, shrouding its deadly turns in mystery. One false move on this hair-raising route, and you could be careening off the edge, plunging thousands of feet into the abyss. The lack of guardrails and frequent fatal incidents add an extra layer of grim fascination, leading to its gloomy moniker. Every year, the Death Road claims between 200 to 300 lives, a chilling testament to its perilous reputation. However, this doesn't deter the daring thrill-seekers who brave this deadly journey, drawn by the element of risk and stunning mountain views. Navigate this road at your own risk, for it is not for the faint-hearted. 9. The Danakil Desert, Ethiopia. Venture into the heart of Ethiopia, and you'll find the formidable Danakil Desert. Often labeled as the cruelest place on Earth, this unforgiving terrain is characterized by its scorching temperatures, frequently breaching the 120 degrees Fahrenheit mark. It's not just the heat that presents a formidable challenge. The Danakil is a hotbed of volcanic activity, with constantly shifting terrain underfoot and a sky frequently filled with acrid fumes from nearby eruptions. Adding to the hostile environment are the numerous geysers that intermittently belch forth toxic gases, creating an ever-present danger. To compound the perils of the Danakil, water, the most essential of life's necessities, is almost non-existent, making survival a feat. Potable water is a rare luxury, adding a layer of complexity to human expeditions in this harsh wilderness. This Martian-like landscape offers no respite, and while it's not a place for a casual stroll, it's certainly a location that sparks curiosity with its otherworldly characteristics. Visiting the Danakil Desert is not just an adventure, but a battle against some of the harshest conditions on our planet. A trip here is a true testament to the extreme adaptability and resilience of life on Earth. So if you ever decide to set foot in the Danakil, be prepared for an experience like no other. 8. Mount Everest, Nepal. At the crest of the world stands Mount Everest, the ultimate symbol of human adventure. A tantalizing allure for adrenaline junkies, this majestic peak has a grim edge. The journey to the summit is fraught with treacherous conditions, from fierce winds and sub-zero temperatures to unpredictable avalanches and yawning crevices. At a staggering height of 29,031.7 feet, the thin air at the top allows only one-third the oxygen available at sea level, inducing severe altitude sickness. Fatigue, frostbite, and hypothermia are other common adversaries climbers battle. As if these conditions weren't daunting enough, the perilous Khumbu icefall, a fast-moving glacier riddled with deep crevices, is often regarded as the most dangerous stage of the South Col route to Everest's summit. The mountain has claimed over 300 lives, each death underscoring the lethal beauty of this towering giant. Despite the grim toll, the promise of standing atop the world, of conquering the unconquerable, continues to lure the brave and sometimes the reckless. For those who dare to ascend, Everest is more than just a climb. It's a testament to human endurance, a flirtation with the extremes of nature, and for some a dance with death. Proceed with caution. Everest is not a challenge to be taken lightly. 7. Snake Island, Brazil. Prepare for a spine-chilling adventure to Ilha da Queimada Grande, ominously known as Snake Island, a landmass nestled in the Brazilian coast. Its notorious reputation comes from its unique and deadly inhabitants, the golden lancehead snakes. Each square meter of this island potentially conceals one of the world's most venomous reptiles, lurking in the undergrowth, ready to strike at any moment. The golden lancehead's potent venom can kill a human within an hour. As a result of this extreme danger, the Brazilian government has wisely prohibited public access to this slithering territory. This island is not a place for an impromptu picnic or a casual stroll. Even seasoned adventurers and herpetologists must obtain special permission and follow strict guidelines to set foot here. The unique ecosystem and treacherous occupants of Snake Island make it a tantalizing challenge for daredevils. So whether you're fascinated by the island's deadly dwellers or intrigued by the sheer danger of the place, Snake Island promises an unforgettable adventure. Just remember, there's a fine line between courage and folly, especially when you're dealing with some of the deadliest creatures on Earth. 6. Chernobyl, Ukraine. In the heart of Ukraine lies Chernobyl, an eerily quiet city bearing the scars of the world's worst nuclear catastrophe. Abandoned in haste, Chernobyl now stands as a chilling monument to the devastating power of nuclear energy gone awry. The disaster's aftermath left a radius of land, known as the exclusion zone, saturated with dangerous levels of radiation that continued to persist even after decades. Not a place for casual exploration, the exclusion zone is shrouded in an invisible cloak of peril that lingers in its buildings, soil, and the very air. While it's not brimming with venomous snakes or treacherous cliffs, the threat here is arguably far more sinister, with the potential for invisible radioactive particles to infiltrate the human body, causing fatal health conditions. Today, guided tours take the daring and the curious through this ghost town. But these tours aren't typical leisurely strolls. Every visitor is equipped with a Geiger counter to monitor radiation levels and must follow strict safety guidelines. Still, the tangible remnants of the lives hastily abandoned in 1986 draw many visitors, drawn by the eerie fascination of this post-apocalyptic landscape. Dare to tread on Chernobyl's silent streets, and you will be walking through a haunting chapter of human history, where danger lurks beneath the surface. 5. Skeleton Coast, Namibia. Venture to the edge of Africa, where the relentless Atlantic waves meet the desolate dunes of the Namibian desert, and you will find the formidable Skeleton Coast. This ominous name didn't come lightly. It originated from the countless shipwrecks scattered along the coastline, sad remnants of ill-fated voyages. The coast harbors a treacherous combination of dense fog, powerful currents, and deceptive shallows, making navigation a nightmarish task for even the most experienced sailors. The harsh desert environment doesn't offer much mercy either. With deadly sand dunes and a lack of water sources, survival becomes a daunting challenge for any unfortunate soul stranded here. This eerie stretch of land is not just filled with the skeletal remains of ships, it's also home to the bones of whales and seals, adding to its haunting landscape. But within this seemingly inhospitable environment, life has found a way. Desert-adapted elephants and lions, along with a variety of other wildlife, have managed to eke out an existence here. Whether it's the ghostly shipwrecks or the unusual wildlife that intrigues you, the Skeleton Coast provides an adventurous detour off the beaten path. But remember, this is a place that commands respect. Approach with caution, for the Skeleton Coast gives no quarter to those who underestimate its might. 4. Death Valley, USA. Embark on a journey into the very heart of California's Death Valley, a place whose name alone conjures images of a relentless and deadly terrain. This broiling basin holds the record for the highest temperature ever recorded on Earth's surface, a scorching 134 degrees Fahrenheit, ensuring its place as one of the most extreme environments in the world. But the danger doesn't stop at the unbearable heat. The valley's water sources are few and far between, a harsh reality that poses a severe threat to unprepared visitors. The daunting expanse of this arid landscape, stretching over 3 million acres, can quickly become a disorienting labyrinth for the unwary, its mirages luring them deeper into the perilous desert. Its vast sandy plains and salt pans, jagged mountain ranges, and seemingly endless dunes have an eerie, alien beauty. But don't be fooled by the barren spectacle. Death Valley is a place of extremes where survival is a formidable challenge. Yet, within this desolate wilderness, life persists in hardy desert plants and resilient animals that have adapted to thrive in the blistering heat. Death Valley, while daunting, serves as a stark reminder of the awesome power of nature and the tenacity of life in the harshest conditions. 3. The Amazon Rainforest. Immerse yourself in the sprawling expanse of the Amazon Rainforest, a place teeming with life, but not without its dangers. The rainforest, a breathtaking ecosystem and the planet's lungs, houses an astonishing array of wildlife. Yet it is this biodiversity that poses a serious risk to the unwary. From the stealthy jaguars stalking their prey to the constricting grip of anacondas, the Amazon doesn't lack for fearsome predators. Even the seemingly innocuous flora and fauna could potentially harbor danger. Poisonous frogs with skin lethal to touch, venomous spiders, and plants with harmful toxins are just a fraction of the hidden perils lurking beneath the vibrant canopy. The labyrinthine forest is easy to get lost in, its dense vegetation and winding rivers forming a disorientating maze. And let's not forget the perilous parasites and diseases, unknown to modern medicine, waiting to hitch a ride on unsuspecting visitors. If you plan to venture into this lush, green world, preparation and local guidance are vital. The Amazon is a veritable treasure trove for the intrepid explorer, but remember, beneath its beauty lies an unpredictable wilderness. 2. The North Youngest Road, Bolivia. Welcome back to Bolivia, but this time to the North Youngest Road, a treacherous twin of the infamous Death Road. Much like its sibling in the south, this narrow mountain path is enveloped in a perpetual cloud of fog, obscuring vision and shrouding the roadway in an ominous mist. With every turn, you're met with uncertainty as visibility often becomes a luxury rather than a certainty. The danger amplifies during the rainy season when the skies open up, transforming the path into a slippery, muddy trail. During these times, the threat of landslides looms large, adding a fresh layer of peril to the journey. This unpredictable game of Russian roulette with nature keeps even the most seasoned drivers on their toes. Yet the lure of the unseen, the adrenaline rush of venturing into the unknown, and the raw, rugged beauty of the mountainous landscape continue to beckon the adventurous at heart. As you navigate this treacherous path, remember, safety comes first. 1. The Sahara Desert. Venture into the heart of North Africa, and you'll encounter the Sahara Desert, a realm of searing heat and shifting sands. This colossal desert, renowned as the world's largest hot desert, presents a unique set of challenges to the unprepared wanderer. The daytime mercury often breaches the 120 degrees Fahrenheit mark, creating an unforgiving inferno. Yet, when night falls, the desert morphs into a frigid wasteland, with temperatures plummeting to freezing levels. This vast, desolate expanse is not just a test of endurance against extreme temperatures. It's also a labyrinth of endless sand dunes, where every direction seems identical, making navigation a daunting task. Looming over these challenges is the ever-present threat of deadly sandstorms. These towering walls of sand, whipped up by fierce winds, can engulf entire landscapes, obliterating visibility and transforming the terrain within minutes. The Sahara, with its stark beauty and harsh conditions, is a testament to the power of nature.